It is different in a lot of ways from all those other horse races because it is the most famous horse race in the world.
Is the buzz that you get jumping those big fences second to none?
Yeah, because it's different from every other horse race in that, you can plan and you can have all the thoughts in your head, but there's very few horse races that when the build up to the Grand National is different because that it's on the news in the morning. That everyone's talking about it. It's in the front page of most of the daily newspapers.
Would you set off to the races a bit more nervous than normal?
No, I wasn't nervous. I was probably set off the races a bit more excitement. And there's very few races that you can feel the anticipation or you can feel the atmosphere at the start of a race. But because the Grand National starts pretty much in front of the stands, and the noise of it, it's impossible not to notice what's going on around you.
And they're off and racing, and King John's
so it is different in a lot of ways from all those other horse races. But as I said, it's different because I keep pointing out it is the most famous horse race in the world. I always said when I was getting asked before I'd won the Grand National, are you ever going to win the Grand National? And I said, look, a lot of better jockeys than me never won the Grand National. John Franklin never won the Grand National. Peter Scudamore never won the Grand National. John Joe O'Neill never won the Grand National.
And the atmosphere in the weighing room beforehand, is that different to normal? I mean, I guess there are a lot of fallers, injuries, casualties. That's probably in the back of your mind, is it?
Yeah, you often saw people do interview jockeys that had ridden in the past talk about it before. They always said that, you see lads that are really quiet and they get a bit loud, or you get lads that are really loud and you don't hear a word from them. They're totally different on Grand National Day than they are on the other day. And it has the power to change anyone's life, but it has the power to change a young jockey's life who might never be lucky enough to be champion jockey, or might never be lucky enough to win the Cheltenham Gold Cup or win any of the other big races. It has the power for one of those jockeys to be a so-called superstar for the day, and you'd be on every news that evening, and that, you could win all the other races and that wouldn't happen.